Here we go.
Well, good morning, YouTube. It's been a while since we've been on camera.
Yay! Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah, wild morning, huh?
Yeah,
Here's Lachey and Gail. Woo!
we made it to Vegas and back. It was a very adventurous trip, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. I don't know if we're going to talk about that topic, but whatever comes to the mind, we will talk about. We did, for our last video, we talked about hotels.
Yeah, as we were preparing for the one that we checked into. It was, don't ever check into a casino hotel. Those things are a nightmare.
I would just say it was unexpected fees. And they want you to pay for resorts. Is that what it is?
A resort fee.
That's the resource fee, yes. So you're
Parking fee.
Mm-hmm.
Refrigerator fee. Pool fee. Every time you turn around, you're being hit with a fee.
Yeah, it's almost like we could have went camping for all that money and saved a whole lot of money.
And then they don't tell you which hotel, which room you're going to stay in. They got one on one end, one on the other. So you don't know your way around. You park in a parking lot that you think you're supposed to park in because that's where all the arrows point. We park in there and had to haul our luggage all the way across the casino floor up to the register desk. And come to find out, the room that they wanted us to have was on the opposite end of the room that we were supposed to have. So they said, well, these beds are newer, take this one. And I kept telling her, no, we want the one by the pool. And she checked us into the wrong one, and we ended up having to haul our stuff from the car, clear from the parking lot that was the furthest away from us, up to our room.
It wasn't too bad. It's just that the place was big. Everything was across. I noticed that now every casino that we had stayed at, this is probably our third one. The first one was that tower.
Well, we stayed at the Plaza.
The Plaza wasn't that bad because that one's older. It's on the other side of the strip. The old side, most people don't stay at it, and if they do, they haven't upgraded those. But those newer hotels on the strip, they have not. They went over beyond making it all fancy and stuff.
And confusing.
So there, especially the tower, we really had to cross the line. And it didn't make no sense because the register were not even nowhere in the casino. They were by the door line. Well, you would think they would tell you on the sign. It was just crazy.
Yeah,
but
it's very
then
confusing.
we did what was the name of the hotel?
That at Stratosphere, and then last time we stayed at the Excalibur. We've stayed in casinos in Reno, and they're good. You got your parking right there. You can take the elevator up to your room with your luggage. All that stuff is really convenient. But the ones in Las Vegas, they make it like you have to haul that luggage all the way across the casino floor every time you go.
I mean, we did have, once we knew where our room was, the last visit we went to Vegas, it was close to our parking lot. It just still was a lot of work because everything was on a feet. You want some coffee. They didn't even have a coffee maker in your room. You would think at least they would have that. They didn't even have that. I said, dang, they really want you to buy everything. Your coffee, your fruit.
It wasn't cheap. It was very expensive.
So me and her learned our lesson that we will do extended stay or a holiday inn. At least one thing, you're always going to get a hot breakfast in the morning, whether you have
free cup of coffee.
Yeah, at least one thing you will have that, but everything else you're not going to have with everybody else. So a lesson learned there. Yeah,
Other than that, we had fun.
What was that?
We had some fun.
It was fun, but I thought the pool was a rip-off because you already charged the families the passage fee to be in the pool. They had another area where adults had to pay $5, let alone showing their ID that they're adult. And I thought, I don't mind showing you my ID, but what's the point of being charged $5? You wouldn't have given us anything.
Yeah, it wasn't like there was a bar in there or anything. Why would they want to charge you extra and card you before you can get in?
Yeah, I didn't think that the deals they were expecting you to pay was fair. I mean, the place was, I'm not even trying to be funny, but it was filthy when we got in there. From the last party of people, which is the hours that they had the largest crowd of. Because when they have the children on the other pools, of course the parents are waiting on them to close that, and they will also leave with their kids. So I just stopped myself, but no one took the time to clean up this mess while everything was running. I just thought bad service all the way around.
Yeah, there were beer cans, cups, plastic cups rolling all over the place.
Then we had this drunk guy in the spa left on. I was a little worried that he was going to puke because he's over there talking about, I don't even know where my keys to the room, blah, 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 I don't know where my people are. And I'm saying, oh my God, this is insane, Why do people let themselves get wiped out at a strange area?
Yeah, it wasn't making any sense.
It just sounded like to me like he wanted to. He tried to make conversation, and I was trying to avoid not talking to him. Yeah, but anyway, yeah. Lesson learned for hotel experience. And then before we even went to Las Vegas, we stayed at a place a little bit before Bakersfield. The Turry, is that what it is? I don't know the name of the city, but I do know we stayed at a hotel. Okay, our first hotel wasn't too bad.
I think it was Tulare.
Tulare, yeah. The Comfort Inn, it was pretty nice. Bed was comfortable.
It was clean, new furniture.
It was very clean. You had your refrigerator and your microwave, and you had everything you can think of. They even had breakfast.
Oh, and the one in Vegas, the TV sucked. She had gone to a spiritual event, and so I was up in the room waiting for her to come back. She was gone all day. So I didn't want to go out and blow all my money gambling. So I was sitting there trying to find something on TV, and the only thing that was on was the Titanic, that movie, The Titanic. And I don't even like that movie, but I sat there and watched that movie, not once, but twice, because it was back to back. So after that, I thought, okay, I've had it. I got to get out of this room. I can't take this movie.
That's where they get you. If you are in a casino, hotel, they don't put nothing on TV because they want you to get out of it. But they forget that some people might blow up all their money and all their only choice is.
Or you might have kids in the room. They don't want to sit there without anything to watch.
Well, that's just the way the casinos are. They don't think about you blow up all your money or you have children. They'll never think about those two areas. There was a lot of people at this place, don't get me wrong, but it still wasn't, okay, we're planning on being parents in the future. This will not be the place that me and Gail and I would do. I would do probably an outside and just come there to, visit, see the plays and all that, but to actually stay there, no, I wouldn't do it.
No.
It's not worth it. Because I feel sorry for parents that have probably thinking the same thing. Of course, a lot of people weren't complaining because they probably were using a credit card, but they don't realize at the end of the day, you pay maybe $500 for half of that. I know we didn't pay $500, but I'm saying if you had a family of 4, it means 2 kids and your wife and you, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
And what kind of got me, what I was disappointed about at this hotel, if you look at the pictures, it looks like a big castle or kingdom or something. So I thought, okay, if nothing else, it's going to be neat to go around and walk around the building and go inside the castles and the pillar things and look to see what's in there. I thought maybe they had stores and little shops. So while Lachey was gone, I got out and was walking around, walked that whole doggone casino, looking for the castle part, and there wasn't any. It was just, all it was just like a shell. So there really wasn't anything to see. It was just all for fake, for show. So if you get a chance, look at the pictures of this casino, and you're gonna see these big. It looks like a big castle, but there's nothing in them. There's nothing. They got a moat going around the building, but that's it.
Yeah, it was nothing to brag about for this one. Like like we both just said, we will never stay at a casino ever again. And I don't even know if we ever come back to Vegas, and if we do, we will stick with our thing. I'm on such a strict eating habit. She's on a diet, I'm on a strict eating habit, so it's almost like I should not have been touching none of that food.
Yeah,
I
it would have been
been
anything healthy.
We should have did a kitchenette. Okay, yes, you're going to pay a little more, but at least one thing you're going to have. You're going to definitely have your swimming pool without having to pay pool prices. You're still going to have a kitchen where you can cook. And you're going to have your microwave and your refrigerator where you can stock up all your stuff that you bring. In versus of a casino hotel, you're not going to have those luxuries. They're going to require you to pay for those luxuries. Then on top of it, they didn't really offer it, so I don't even know why we're making such a big deal out of it. It was
Okay,
insane.
enough of that Vegas trip. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
I guess we can talk about our carrots and celery.
Oh gosh, she buys the carrots and celery and then doesn't even make them where I can eat them. She throws them in her soup.
Well, after I did not take the celery. I took the carrots, and then she didn't even like my soup, and I thought it was not too bad. The soup could have been better. I guess I just need to read how do you make vegetable soup. That's what I need to learn. Had green beans. Anyway, that kidney bean. Green bean.
Had broccoli.
Broccoli. I even had, like I said, carrots. Onion. I think that was that. I mean, it wasn't a bad soup. It just did not.
Kind of plain.
It was no way to get it out of there to treat it like a soup. It was more like a interesting vegetable bash. I don't know what you want to call that.
So let me think. It's been kind of a blur since we got back from that Vegas trip because we've been busy around here trying to get back to normal. It's what we normally do. And
we decided to do our video clip this morning because we have not been on it for about maybe at least 3 weeks or 4. It could be a month. I don't remember the last one we did, but I do know that it's been a while since we've been on here, so I thought we should do a video clip. We're going to do another one tomorrow. So we're not, was there anything else you'd like to add on for our ending?
well, we're getting ready to go to the movies today. We hope that it isn't too loud. It's a musical movie, and I got a feeling that when they start singing, that makes your ears hurt because they up the speakers.
Mm-hmm. Well, you guys all have a wonderful morning. Enjoy your Saturday. And thank you for watching our YouTube channel. Bye!
Yeah, good afternoon now. Bye.